Hey YouTube, this is Thetos. This is gonna be my parl, Darkbeast parl boss guide. So yeah, let's go do this. I can't really think of any strategies off the top of my head other than not get hit, because fire doesn't really do much to him, but you'll see. There is one strategy in particular. Well, and this is my honest to God preference. I hate locking onto this boss. Like, I think it's a bad idea, because if you lock on, your camera can get stuck, and it'll give you a bad time. Keeping yourself topped off also, because he likes to do that, which, as you can see, it hurts like hell. Also, the camera angles on this fight are really the big reason you want to... and it takes blood off. What I'm trying to do... Get it off. I'm trying, honestly, to get him to stagger like that. That's what I wanted. Because not only do you do more damage to him now, well, if you don't do more damage, then it's whatever, but he doesn't have a lightning effect anymore, and also he's easier all around to just stagger. Probably gonna do some lightning, but I'm not out of it. He does attack, he's just really timid now. But he's dead. Basically, from what you saw, there isn't really a solid strategy guide behind killing this boss. It's just run up and bash your face against him, dodge when you can, let's see, dodge when you can, smack him when you can. Fire can help, he's not really weak to it, but extra damage is always good. This boss, honestly, I killed him at level 43, and these are my stats. This is going to be actually a, Bowblade character, so Blood Tinge. So really, he has fur, but I don't think fire really does anything. As you can see from the shadow, big heavy weapons also help. Because what you want to do is you want to knock him out of that electric stance that he's in. Because you do extra damage. He's more timid, he runs away and doesn't attack quite as often. Really, he's just he becomes this thing that's really difficult at first, but if you can knock him out of his stance, then he's just so much weaker. If anything... and I pumped my health specifically for this fight. Make sure you have plenty of health so that you can deal with his electric charges, because they do a lot more damage than you might think. Like, you can look at them and say, oh, that's not too much damage, I could live through that, but I have 908, I think? Yeah, I've got 908 max health, which for my level is pretty good. I mean, I'm level 43, I think. Yeah, level 43. With 35 insight, which doesn't really affect him, I don't think, but I don't really have any runes or anything that help. I just have the first 3 runes that I found. I have decent skill so far, so I actually have some scaling with my weapon, but mostly it's just I've got a +6 weapon, a skill-based one, but that means that it has light attacks that doesn't really have any staggerability. And mostly, and what you're going to see when I do the DLC is, and probably when I get a new weapon, I'm going to take it. I'm not sure what I'm going to make my new weapon. What I might do is I might leave this build at like 15 Blood Tinge and do like a switcheroo, and go for like a arcane build. I don't know. I'm kind of caught in the middle right now. Like, I kind of want an arcane build, but at the same time, I kind of don't. Like, I want a Blood Tinge and I want an Arcane, and my Blood Tinge isn't too far gone to where it would make my Arcane impossible to reach, but if I do what I want to do with this build, then I would have to leave my endurance as it is, and that would kill me in PvP. I mean, I'm gonna have to do some math for that, but yes, if you didn't know, that's how you do character name. But yeah, I don't really know. I know that I missed a couple bosses. Well, actually, I missed one in particular, just because it was the Bloodborne Darkbeast. Because I skipped that boss because I know that, you know, there's a Chalice dungeon boss of him. There's a variation of him, and when I learn what Chalice, when I read and find out what his Chalice dungeon is, then I'm going to go ahead and, you know, then I'm gonna go ahead and make a video on how to kill him, or the proper way, or the multiple different strategies there are for him, but there isn't really a set in stone strategy for this boss other than just staggering him. As I said before, fire helps, if not for, you know, the extra damage that you would get on because he has hair, just the extra damage potential in general. A +6 weapon is kind of a necessity if you want to do well against him. What else? A nice big weapon would also help because that gives staggerability, but if that isn't part of your build, then just then just play and don't really lock onto him. I used my gun because I had 5 blood bullets that I had pulled out, which my gun did decent damage overall. I mean, I did, what, 300 damage to him or something like that with 5 shots, which, I mean, this is the starting pistol and I barely have any blood tinge, and it does 121 damage, so that's not bad. Really, if anything, I would say +6 weapon, play unlocked, make sure you dodge his attacks, and make sure you have enough vitality to take a hit or two. And of course, have 20 bullets, 20 vials. That always helps for every boss. But this has been my boss guide. If you guys have any questions, please send something to the comments. Thank you all, and have a good day. Bye-bye.